Can you hear me all right? I can't hear you. And my volume's up all the way.
All right, I unmuted and unmuted. Okay, so apparently I have to do that every time. Got it. Okay, whatever.
How are you doing?
Good. Sorry about last week. I totally forgot.
It's not like, it doesn't matter at all. I have a class right before this, so it didn't take me any time or anything. It's fine.
We were just out of town, so. So yeah.
Were you on vacation?
Technically could have taken class, I guess, where the condo we were staying, but it you know, the kids, we were all on vacation, and then like, you know, everybody's out of sorts. I'm not on a schedule at that point, so I forgot.
Yeah, you need a week.
Yeah. So.
Was it a good vacation?
Yeah, it was. The weather was pretty good. The kids have fun. They went to a hockey camp. Like it was run by his coaches. And it at another rink and smaller group, and so we felt comfortable enough to send them. So they did that while we went to the beach. So it was mutually beneficial.
That sounds like a nice vacation.
Yes, it was. Beach time to ourselves was kind of nice. So, yeah. So.
Well, back again.
Yeah.
How's your knee doing?
It's doing pretty good.
Good.
I had rehearsal last night. It didn't seem to bother me too much. Oh, I did have the brace on, but that's probably more of a precaution thing at this point. Because like doing the same thing over and over again, I think tends to aggravate it after a while. So.
Yeah.
But it's not bothering me right now, so.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get started then. So we're going to start with a little warm-up. So again, a big distance from your bar-ish. So we're going to stretch forward, 4, 2, and plie, 4, 2, straighten, 4, 2, and come up, 4, 2, and sideways, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stepping towards the bar, stretching our calf and our hip, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and plie, arms up, same thing we did before, where we let our elbows lead and open and just feel our chest really nice and open, like a higher to modern class. Everything here stays in good alignment, engaged. We're just feeling how open our chest can be, hoping for good posture in our ballet class. And then we'll do it again, down, stretching the other way, and then calf stretch, and then stretch up. Okay, let me get my ballet music. All right. And here we go. And forward, 4, 2, plie, and straighten, and up, and cross your leg over, and stretching your calf,
turn up. Oh, that's why. I could hardly hear you. My volume wasn't up.
Okay.
And so when the music was going, I couldn't hear what you were saying, but I was following you. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. All I was saying is, like, when we do this warm up, you can like rotate your arms and move your wrists around, especially in this one. That might make you feel the stretch differently, or sometimes because that's like a nervy stretch for a lot of people, that like helps the nerves feel more mobile and stretchy, and because it's a fascia stretch too, and fascia likes movement. Yeah, that's basically all I was saying.
Okay.
And then when we do the calf stretch, you can lean away from it or twist or anything to get more of a stretch in the hip too.
Okay.
Just different ways that you can play around with the stretch to feel it for yourself more. So we're gonna do in first position 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna do plie and take our arm to first and straighten. And plie and take our arm to first and straighten. Reach up, rond, plie, and 7 and 8. Cambre, forward, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna hold it, 5, 6, tendu, and plie, and open, plie, and open, and grand, plie, 7 and 8. Stretch up and into the bar, just a big long stretch, and up, tendu, rond jambe to 4, and plie, and straighten, plie, and straighten, rise and balance, 6, 7, lower 8, up and away from the bar, feeling a big long stretch. Nice, making sure the arm doesn't cut off the view of your head, and through first, tendu to 5th, and plie, and stretch, feeling the heels pressing into the floor and our adductors squeezing, grand, plie, 7 and 8, arm down, and up, cambre, back, keeping the core engaged, tendu, back to first, rise and balance, and finish nicely.
Okay.
So every position, 2 demis a grand and a big long stretch. 5th position, if you don't want to hold that back one long, I don't want to hold a back bend for more than like 3 seconds. You could just tendu back to first whenever you've had enough. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. Let's do a sound check. Tell me if this is a good volume for it. Okay. And here we go. Seven, 8. And plie, stretch, grand, plie, 7, 8, and forward, big long stretch, and up to 2nd, and plie, making sure the wrist has movement, wrist leads, and grand plie. To 4th, and wrist, and rise and balance, and stretch up and away from the bar, getting deeper and deeper into the stretch, and tendu to 5th. Yeah, whenever you're doing these stretches, really make sure that you're getting not to your deepest position all at once, that you're saving some for the end. Especially with the side ones. I don't know about you, but like I can feel a stretch just like reaching my arm up to the sky, which is probably pathetic. But
Yeah.
indulge in every moment of the stretch. So if you feel a stretch when you reach your arm up to the sky, really feel it. Feel that it feels good. Let yourself feel it, and then go deeper, 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 and move the stretch down here a little bit. Feel every second of the stretch.
Okay.
So that it isn't just like hold, but that it grows. Okay, I'm gonna do the second side. So I stay warm. 7, 8, and wrist bleeds, and wrist bleeds. And forward, and feel the stretch, feel it more and more and more. And up, and feel the stretch, feel it, and feel it the most, and then you leave as soon as you get to that spot. And balance. And stretch up and away. Don't get to the deepest spot yet. And then once you hit it, get out of there. And feel your heels crossing. And down, arm up. Good. Okay. So we're gonna do a tandu combination from 5th. Let me move my camera so you can see all the little nitty gritty movements of my toes, and that I'm wearing Halloween socks. Tandu and toes to first, and side and toes to first, and back and toes to first, and side and toes to first. Then we do tandu to first and squeeze the legs across. Tandu to first and squeeze across. Tandu to first and squeeze across. Tandu to first and squeeze across. Then sutenu, squeeze to 5th. This is always the same. Squeeze to 5th, sutenu, squeeze to 5th, sutenu, squeeze to 5th with extra attention to the standing leg. Then wrap to surliku to pie, lift to tandu, close 5th, highest demi point, toes, lift to tandu, close 5th, toes away, lift to tandu, close 5th, toes away, lift to tandu, close 5th. Then we rise and balance in susu, and then finish once we're ready. Any questions about that?
So just to make sure I get the sequence right, it's tandu, toe, toe, close first.
Mm-hmm.
Tandu, toe, toe, close first. That goes en croix, right? Then it's, was it tandu first, squeeze?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tendu, squeeze. So that's en and then it's soutenu, en and then the sirloin coup de pied.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think so. We'll see.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when you're doing the squeeze to fifth, really make sure that you put weight on the foot. It's not a passive squeezing, like this foot isn't doing anything. This foot is like fighting you. You have it so hard into the floor, your heels so hard into the floor, that if you were like barefoot and on like a kitchen floor, you would hear it like squeeze, or like, you know how you hear that like foot squeaking sound as it pulls across the floor? That's what you would hear, because you're using the reluctance of the floor to make more resistance. So it's really an adductor workout. If you put your hand there, you should feel the muscle tighten as it pulls.
Okay.
Here we go. Feet in first. 7, 8. Tendu and toes and first and side and toes and first and back, toes, first, side, and front, first, and pull. And soutenu and squeeze to fit, and soutenu to the side and squeeze to fit, and soutenu to the back and squeeze to fit, nice and slow, and squeeze to fit, and back to solo plie, lift to tendu, close, rapid fire, lift to tendu, and toes away, lift to tendu, and toes away, lift to tendu, and susu guys.
So what's the timing on the ones I did really fast? The yes, the soutenu.
It's 2 counts out and
Okay.
2 counts in. Nice. And
Okay. All right.
make sure that that knee is pressing against the other leg, both legs pressing, turned out in opposition.
Okay.
Yeah. My favorite thing in ballet is like the one-legged plie. Like if you can do one-legged plie, you can do anything. So like, I really do it with the one-legged plie.
Okay.
We'll go straight to the other side. Toes, and tipping point on the way in and out. And demi point in, demi out, and demi in, demi out, and demi in, and front, and put weight on it, and then squeeze slowly, good. Put weight on it, and then squeeze it. And 2 counts out, 2 counts in, and 2 counts side, 2 counts in, 2 counts back, 2 counts So we're just gonna do a nice squishy tendu combination. So in fifth position, we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. Demi point and toes, and demi point and plie. Tendu front, flex the foot, and tendu and plie. And tendu, straight leg, tendu, straight leg, tendu, fondu, rond de chambre, close front, and demi and point, demi and plie, tendu and flex, and tendu and plie, tendu, plie, tendu, plie, tendu, fondu, rond de chambre, close back, and demi over the toes, and demi and down, tendu and flex, and point and in, tendu close straight, tendu fondu, rond de chambre close, da 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 da. Well, this one is gonna close back so that we have an even amount of backs and fronts. Tendu, flex, point, close, tendu, close, tendu, close, tendu, fondu, rond de chambre.
Okay.
And we're just gonna take a balance in sur le coup de pied. Rise up if you want to, or you could just stay on flat and then finish nicely in fifth. Any questions?
We're just doing it one time on qua.
Right.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And
I don't know. You're gonna call it out, right? Because there's a lot of like footwork in there, and I'm afraid I'll miss something. So, but I'll, you know.
The first one is demi, and then you can like go over the toes and stretch the top of the foot for that one.
Okay.
So it's not like a demi and like extend the toes to the floor without weight on it type thing. It's like a squishy, get your weight on it. However much you feel comfortable, obviously. Don't like, grrr.
Oh, no, that's not happening anyway.
And here we go. 7, 8. Demi, toes, demi, and plie, point, flex, point, plie, front, close straight, front, close straight, front, fondu, rond de chambre, close it in front. Demi and toes, demi, plie, flex. Close it back. All right, and shake out your standing leg. And we'll go to the other side. when you do tendus, especially to the side, so remember how we just did this combination where we put our weight on our foot and then squeezed our legs together? I always want to say squoze, but I don't think that's a word. So it's the same thing every time we're closing from tendu. Our heel gets to the ground really fast, faster than we want to, and then it pulls across every time. Like there's a lot of weight in our heel pushing down into the floor. And that's how we get our tendus to work more in our inner thighs and the backs of our legs instead of in our quads. So we're going to do from fifth position. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu, close, fifth. Tendu, close, fifth. Dégagé, fifth. Dégagé, fifth. Hold. Tendu, close, fifth. Tendu, close, fifth. And fifth, and fifth, and hold. Tendu, close, fifth. Tendu, close, fifth. Dégagé, fifth, and hold. Coupe change. Coupe change. And 3. And 4. Then we go back. And tendu, fifth. Tendu, fifth. Dégagé, fifth, and hold. And side close back. Side close front. Dégagé, fifth, and hold. And front close fifth. Front close fifth, and fifth, and fifth, and hold. And coupe. And 2. And 3. And 4. Then we're going to do the same balance we just did, but with passe. Rise up if you want, or stay on flat and then finish.
Okay.
Any questions?
Don't think so.
Okay. 1 and 2 and in, hold. That's going to be our tempo. Here we go. Apparently not, because I can't find the song. Okay, here we go for real. 7, 8, time, close fifth, time, close fifth, and fifth, hold, and side. Good. I see the tension. And coupe change. And 2. And 3. And 4. Out, in, and in. We're standing on flat, you were really like structurally sound, and then as you started to shift to go up, I saw your torso start to lean this way, and I'm exaggerating to show you, but started to go this way, almost like you're like snaking your way up. But then once you started to lose your balance, I saw it start to happen again.
Okay. All right, let me see.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I saw it go and then you fixed it. I think you went that way again at the top, at the very end. Yeah, you just fixed it again. Yeah. So the reason why I like this balance where you're like in a position, whatever, and then you rise up is because it tells you like really clearly at what point you do these things instead of just being like fifth and up.
Mm-hmm.
So like really slowly, and then you see what wants to go where, when. So what was I saying? Yeah. So when you're in your passe and you're ready to go up, so I'm not going to tell you to put your weight in the ball of your foot constantly like you're about to go up, because some people say that your weight should be evenly dispersed, but at least as soon as you know you're going to go up, make sure your weight is shifted over the ball of your foot. Okay?
Okay.
And think about a diagonal standing leg here. So your standing leg isn't perpendicular to the floor. If it was, you'd fall over. So I'm exaggerating, but like this, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I envision in my mind, so that I know my weight is over the ball of my foot already, and then nothing changes, and feel for what is wanting to change.
Okay.
If you're leaning this way, it might also be an indicator that your hip is creeping up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't think I saw that, but it might be happening.
I don't know if maybe I'm just leaning towards the bar as like a mechanism of being like prepared to grab the bar.
Well, you don't need to grab the bar because you're going to be perfectly on balance, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't I wish.
Okay. Left side. Try going up slowly. All right, we're gonna do ronde-jambes. So feet in hand. Okay, we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna go passe and down, passe and down, passe, releve, fondu, ronde-jambe, and hold. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Brush front, passe, extend side, close back, and passe, close front, and passe, close back, passe, fondu back, ronde-jambe, and hold. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Brush back, passe, extend side, and close. And that can be at whatever height you want it to be. Then we're going to go circular port de bras, reverse the circular port de bras, and it's slow. Then we're going to go passe, attitude derriere, whatever height you want. When you're ready, extend, pas de bourrée, finish. Any questions?
After the 4 ronde-jambes, you're just going up, passe, out, and then back, and then passe. Okay, I just want to make sure I got that right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. It's going to be nice and slow. So lots of times use your head and your apama to fill out the music.
You can't even see my head, can you? My head's cut off.
But I'll still know if you don't use it.
Yeah, okay.
I started watching because some of the kids, they like only show me like their feet and I can't see their arms or anything at all. And like I started being able to figure out if their arms are in a good position or not by the shadows that are on the floor. So I'll know if you're using your apoma. Okay, here we go. And passe, close back, passe, close front, passe, fondue front, rondingeon, and row, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and brush front, passe, extend side, close back, and passe, good, passe, close back, and passe releve, fondue, rondingeon, and lengthen, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and back, passe, extend side, and close, and circle, down 2, corner 3, side 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and away. Feel the stretch. It should be indulgent, not painful. Nice. Yeah. Have you ever seen those commercials where like the lady bites into chocolate and she's like swirling around?
Yes.
That's
Is that what you want me to swirl around? Yes, okay.
Yeah, just swirl around in chocolate. But that's what your stretches should feel like. The audience should look at you and like feel like you're having this indulgent moment. And it should feel that good because it's something nice for your body after it's doing all this hard work. I think I told you this before, but I always wish that I spent more time dancing thinking about looking for stretches in positions instead of looking for what muscle is supposed to be working. So like even in a passe, even in a rondingeon, it's not just about what muscles are working. So like, let's see. So the passe, you can think about like this hip and everything getting higher and your arm is opening and finding its longest position. And especially when we do this brush here, passe, open side, like the foot is going to the furthest point out it can. Everything is like a stretch, like somebody's pulling you. Have you ever had somebody pull you before?
During class?
Just like, yeah, probably during class.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
I had this modern teacher who would make us in a big X. I should have done this with you guys in adult modern before. In a big X, and we would, well, now we can't do it because we're never going to be able to touch each other again. We have 2 people pull on their hands and legs, and it just like feels really good. But like you can do it to yourself too, and just like feel like you're being pulled and using the most space, and yeah.
All right.
the whole time. Especially because this song is slow. There's so much music to fill out. And even in your plie is a stretch for your calves. And passe, fondu, rond de jambe. Find the stretchiness in this position. And 1. Now your arm in second should feel stretchy. Your leg is reaching to its biggest circle. Front, passe, and stretch it to its longest point. Up, open, and passe, fondu. Reach to your longest point and stretch more and more. And 1, and 2, and 3. That arm is still stretching. And back, passe. Stretch it to its longest point, furthest from you. And out, like the lady swirling a chocolate. And keeping your attitude, pulling in 2 different directions. Feel your thigh, your femur bone long away from your hip.
Whew.
Since you're the only one, I'll give you the option. Do you want to do a fondu, a stretch, or a frappe?
Maybe a fondue today.
Okay.
You're in a gooey mood.
A gooey mood. Good. All that stretchiness got to.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go fondu. Stretch to the front and fondu. Rond de jambe. Then we go fondu. Stretch to the back. Fondu. Rond de jambe. And rond de jambe. And 2. And 3. Double 4. And passe. Fondu front. Big grand rond de jambe. Close back. And fondu. Stretch back. And fondu back. Rond de jambe side. And fondu coupe. Stretch front. And fondu. Rond de jambe side. And 1. And 2. And 3. And you can make the last one a double if you want. And passe. Fondu back. Big grand rond de jambe. Tendu close. And we'll just finish. No balance.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have the pattern?
I think so.
Okay. Fondu front, rond de jambe. Fondu back, rond de jambe. And 1, and 2, and 3. Double 4. Passe. Front, rond de jambe. And close. So even though we just did a rond de jambe en dedans here, these are en dehors the first time, because we're about to go en dehors here. Then,
And then on dedans the second time.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
En dedans, en dedans, en dedans, da-da-da. Passe, fondu back, rond de jambe. Close.
Got it.
Okay. And even though fondues are something that nobody likes, I really like fondues, but find the stretchiness still. That'll make it something fun, okay? Here, you're thinking about giving your calf a break, okay? Giving it a nice deep plie. Everything is a gift to your muscles, okay? Thank you, calf. You do so much for me. and stretch out. Even here, you can feel a stretch. Think about almost as if you were stretching like this over the bar. Okay, here, and then to the side, blah, blah, to the back. Think about a stretch in your stomach and your hip flexors, all these muscles that are always forward and dance. Now's their time to be long, and then lunge on the side.
Okay.
Okay. I won't make it super slow. Here we go. Nope, that is not the song. And fondue to the front, and fondue, lengthen, fondue, stretching your calf, stretching your areolas, and rond de jambe, and 2, and 3, longer every time, and fondue to your longest, furthest point, and back, fondue, feel the stretch, fondue, front, and feel the stretch, rond de jambe, 2, 3, longest point, passing, fondue back, rond de jambe, and finish. All right, shake it out. Shake out your standing leg. Where do you feel that one the most?
Here.
Good. Well, was that your?
That was the one that was going around. I mean, this leg's tired, but this one is the one I felt it in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as it wasn't like here.
No, it wasn't on the outside. It was there.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. And other side. And gooey and stretchy. Longest point. Even though you're probably worried about kicking something. Passe, fondue. Reach to your longest point and fondue. Back. Feel the stretch in your hip flexor. And on day top, 2, 3, double, highest and longest, passing, fondue back, and finish. All right, we'll take a little bit of a break and then come center. going to start with a center tendu today. So in quasi with the right foot front, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, susu, land, and back, 2, 3, 4, fondu, releve, and susu, and land, and 1, 2, 3, 4, fondu, releve, and susu, land, passe, plie, passe, or pirouette, and it lands with the same foot in front to start to the other side. So let's just do that same side again.
It's that way I turn?
Yeah, it's an undo or pirouette.
Yeah,
and
okay.
It lands with the same foot in front.
Got it.
So it goes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, fondu, releve, pull, susu, and 1, 2, 3, 4, fondu, releve, pull, susu, and back, front, fondu, releve, pull, susu, and passe, plie, passe or pirouette, landing to this corner to go to the other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, fondu, releve, susu, and back, 2, 3, 4, fondu, releve, pull, susu, and back, front, fondu, releve, susu, back, and passe, plie, pirouette, close front.
Okay.
Both the passe and the pirouette close front. Any questions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It's not going to be too fast. Let's just see what the tempo is. Just a mark. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And back. So that's the tempo.
Okay. What are the arms when it's back? So this is when it's front, it just switches arms, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you just extend that arm. Okay, got it. Okay.
Here we go. And 1, 2. All right, we're going to do the same kind of grand battement we've been doing. So right foot front in 5th position, 5, 6. It's been like that the whole time. I guess I'm just unobservant. 5, 6, 7, 8. Grand battement, close 5th. Grand battement, close 5th. And side, close back. Side, close front. And brush, pique, susu. Brush, pique, susu. Brush, pique, susu, plie. Other side. Battement, battement. Side, side. And hold. Okay, that's all. And then we'll stop the music and do the reverse so that we're using
that.
Yeah, but that's after we do this. So do this, stop the music, readjust our space if we have to so we don't kick anything, and then do the reverse.
Okay.
Here we go. And bottom, bottom, and side, and brush, susu, brush, susu, brush, susu, and bottom. And then we'll scooch forward a little bit, so yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're gonna move a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
So starting with the right foot front in your back, right, back left corner, so that you can move towards your right foot. So we're gonna be facing the corner and moving on the diagonal. We're gonna go PK, PK, PK turn, close fit. So the PK turn doesn't change feet. Now you have your right foot in front. We go passe, 2, 4, passe or pirouette, closing back. And balance, balance, pique susu, prepare to the other side. So let's just go over that side one more time. So we go pique, pique, pique turn, close back, and passe, 2, 4, pirouette, close fit, and balance, balance, pique susu, run like you're so excited to start the other side, and fit, and pique, and pique, and pique turn, close back, passe, 2, 4, pirouette, close back, and balance, balance, pique susu, high steps to the other side.
Okay.
So these piques, so it starts off kind of low in a coupe, and our arm is here, low, high, and then pique turn, close fit. Let's mark. Do you want a slower tempo, or is that good?
I can try at that tempo. I don't know if how well the turns will go. We'll see.
Let me see if Pirates of the Caribbean is slower.
That might go better.
Is that better?
Yeah, that might go better.
So we're
That
gonna
might
do
go a little better.
this tempo, right and left, and then we're gonna go back to the okay.
I just tried to breathe water. Hold on 1 second. It went up my air duct.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, okay.
That's no fun.
Mm.
Okay, so we're gonna try it at this tempo, and then we're gonna go back to Dancing Queen after this.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah. How did that speed feel?
That felt pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Although I was a mess at the on the second side, but
it was so slow for you. You just put in 3 balances.
Oh my God.
How fast you can move.
I just realized I was balancing on the wrong side. I'm like, oops.
Yeah. Towards the back foot. It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to try it at this tempo again first, or go towards the faster one?
Can I try it one more time at that tempo before we go to the faster one, see if I can get it a little better this time?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And here we go. Yeah. So with those PKs, once it's time to move fast, you're allowed to like cut out that in between step so that there's still a susu, but it's like when you see a squirrel move and you're like, that squirrel's like missing the in between. So it's here and then almost straight down.
Okay.
And let's try the faster tempo. Let's just hear it once. Just a mark. 7, 8, and PK turn. Passe, 4, Carolyn. And say, PK susu, and run. PK turn. Passe, 4, Carolyn. And say, PK susu, press feet.
I'll give it a shot. We'll see.
Yeah, it's just a fun challenge. Here we go. See, that was no issue. Aren't you glad I made you do it?
Well, it was okay until the left turn side, and then I was like, ugh. But it's okay because it was quick, so it was over quickly.
Yeah, see? You get to just run out of it into something else.
Yeah, so.
Okay. We're just going to finish with some stretching.
Okay.
So first we're going to start off with a lunge. You can go however deep you want. I feel a stretch right here. And switch legs. And come out of it. Reach one leg forward. We're going to reach around with the opposite arm and pull back our toes. Yeah, trying to get this outside of our leg part that nobody ever wants to stretch. And you can try circling your head, dropping your head, picking it up. You'll feel it differently, different ways. And switch legs. And come up. And we're going to cross our right leg over. So you can do knee to knee or foot to knee, whatever feels good for you. Yeah, my knees can't handle the foot to knee anymore, but that used to be a better stretch for me. And you can also play around with how bent or extended this top leg is. And gently come out of it. Before we get the other side, we're going to do our straddle. You can stretch forward, you can flex your feet or point them, whatever is comfortable. And I like to prop my hands in here under my knees, otherwise I start to feel crunchy in my hips. And it might also take the pressure off your knees if you're feeling any. And put your left leg on top this time. And gently come out of it. And we're just going to put our legs out in front of us, turn them in and out, and bend our knees in and out. Rock side to side. Good. And roll over onto our stomach. Stretch out our back a little. You can do this on your elbows or on your hands. And spiral a little bit, turn your head, and gently come out of it. And we're going to stretch our arms back behind us a little bit. And hug yourself. And just stretch your arms out as far back as they go with your elbows still forward. Good. All right. That's all for today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know if Colleen will ever join us again.
Yeah, she said every week there's something. Last week she fell off her riding lawnmower and cut up her foot, and this week she was cleaning up from the storm. She didn't like run over her foot with the.
Thank God.
That's like always my biggest fear. As soon as I saw lawnmower and foot, I was like, oh no. But she did not run over her foot.
God. Yeah. Hey, she didn't make rehearsal yesterday because she was having problems with her eye and she couldn't drive.
Really?
Yeah, like she had some kind of reoccurring condition or something with her eyes, and it was pouring rain out when she left, and she's like, yeah, no. So
yeah,
I hope she feels better.
Yeah.
I hope I see her on Thursday at least.
Yeah, hopefully her eye's feeling better.
Yeah. But thank you for class.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I'll see you next week.
Yep.